everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angeline and I am the owner of Angelic Creations. So today we will be continuing with our Christmas series. It is our second video, so if you haven't already checked out our first YouTube video for the Christmas series, make sure you check it out and leave a comment in the comment section below. So the first thing we're going to do is start off with the materials that you would need to achieve this look, and we will only need a good 4 items. So for my fabric, I chose this flannel that I purchased from Dollar Tree, and I will show you the package that it came in. Well, not necessarily a package, but how it was packaged. And here's the measurements right here. Which measures 59 inches by 9.5 inches. One piece, and we will turn this fabric into an infinity scarf. You will need some fabric pins. You will need some scissors if you are cutting your own fabric. My fabric is already cut to the measurements that I would like. I'm just using the fabric that they already had cut, and I am just making it into an infinity scarf. So if you can't find this at your local Dollar Tree, then you can just cut your pieces to whatever measurements that you would like. And you will also need your sewing machine. I will be using green thread, but you will be using coordinated thread. So if I wasn't filming this video and I wanted to make something for myself or a loved one, I would have used black or red thread. So first step is to pin your fabric together, and I'm going to bring you all down so I can show you exactly what I'm doing. Okay, first step is to sandwich your 2 pieces together the long way. So all I did was fold my 2 pieces in half, like so, and I'm going to pin all the way down to the end, making sure I line my 2 pieces up together so that they meet evenly. And I'm going to use my pins to hold my fabric in place while I sew, so that it doesn't shift while I'm sewing. And you can use as many pins as you need. That's not even enough for me. And take your time and smooth it out. Don't be moving too fast like myself. You might miss something. Okay, so I have placed all of my pins on my fabric, and I'm going to show you how it looks. So I just pin all the way down, until I got to the very end. Now, the next step is for you to bring your sewing machine over, and you're going to sew a straight stitch all the way down here, maybe like a 1/4 inch on the edge, from the edge, 1/4, going all the way down, straight stitch. Okay, I now have you all zoomed in on my sewing machine, and I have my presser foot placed right at the edge of my fabric. So I'm going to use my presser foot as a guide to have so that I can do a straight stitch all the way down. So I'm going to place my presser foot down like so, and I'm going to keep it along the edge of my fabric so that it stays straight and even. And make sure you back stitch. You're going to forward stitch a little bit, and you're going to make sure you back stitch so that you do not lose your stitching. You're going to take your time. So now that you have completed your first stitch, and what you want to do next is place your two pieces together, your two end pieces. But I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So what you want to do is take the end of your fabric and you're going to fold the fabric onto itself in the inside so that we can meet it at the other end. So you want to take it, place it inside, and move it all the way down to the very end. We're going to meet the other end, but by placing the fabric inside itself. So you want to keep pulling until you get all the way to the end. Okay, so now this is our end piece, and this is our end piece. What you want to do is line your stitching up together. So this is one stitch, and this is another stitch. You want to meet them together. Okay. Still holding the other end. I haven't let this part go yet. So you want to meet these two pieces together, and you want to pin them, because now we're going to do our second stitch. So just pin them in place. Use as many pins as you like. Okay. So we have our pieces inside of each other. Now it's one whole piece. This is our raw end where we're going to close together, and this is the other end. Okay, so when we go to the sewing machine, we're not going to sew around the whole thing. We're only going to sew maybe 80% of the way. So we're going to leave an opening so that we can open the fabric right side out. So you're going to sew from here up to here. You're going to stop here, back stitch, space, and continue to sew. So you're going to essentially leave about 2 or 3 inches so that you can open your fabric up. So we're going to go right back to the sewing machine. Okay, so the next step is to place your fabric on your sewing machine. This is the full circle here. This is my presser foot here, and you want to leave about 1 inch or so open. Do not sew about 1 inch or about 2 inches, 1 inch or 2, whatever you prefer. But don't sew the whole thing shut because you won't be able to turn it right side out. So as you're sewing, you want to make sure you keep your pieces away from each other. So you don't want to sew it like this perhaps, and you might get this other piece here onto your sewing machine underneath the presser foot. So you want to keep it open and guide it through as you sew. So you want to sew straight first, and then you want to back stitch. Okay, and now you're going to continue to sew while moving your top piece away from your sewing machine. And as you're getting towards the end, you want to just move the extra fabric over. So just take your time and continue to move fabric as you need to. Keeping in mind to not sew the whole thing shut. Okay, so this is how much I wanted. Now I'm going to backstitch to close it off. And that part is done. You want to just get your scissors and you want to cut your threads away. Okay, so you should now have something that looks like this here with the stitching going around. Stop, opening here, and then continue to sew it off. So next step is to open the piece that you left open, that section, and you want to take your 2 fingers and you want to pull the fabric through the hole. Pull the fabric through the hole like this. And now you have one continuous piece. Okay, so but don't forget, we still have this opening that we need to close off here. And all we're doing is a straight stitch. So it's already folded and in itself is already been folded into itself. So all you need to do is just create a straight stitch closing this off. Okay. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Bring my sewing machine over. Place your fabric down. You want to make sure you back stitch first. No, sorry. You want to make sure you forward stitch first and then back stitch so you can lock in your stitching. Forward. Now back. And just continue to sew. And we're only sewing off that opening section. We're not going to continue to sew. And you want to cut your threads. And now we are finished. That is it. So we have closed off our opening, which was here. And now you have your infinity scarf. So you can wear it however you want to wear it. But this is usually how it's worn. Like this. And you just fix it up however you like. But this is it. This is the final project. So I hope that you all learned something. I hope that you all like this project. And if you decide to create this project, make sure you comment below and also tag me. So until next time, bye.